Hello everyone, today's construction day 123.
Okay, so we're here at the work site. We just got back from City Hardware where we picked up most of the tile for the 2 spare rooms and the master bedroom and walk-in closet. Couldn't get it all, just way too much. We got our vanity for the spare bathroom and the mirror in light. So that's here on site as well. All the grout for the whole house, including the main area, we picked up today as well. So we have it all with us. While we're at City Hardware, I did a little bit of video, and we're sitting there getting loaded up, and the cabinet maker called and said, hey, where are you at? I want to pick up the dish strine rack as well as the range hood. And I said, oh, I'm at City Hardware at Cibulin. He goes, oh, I'm about 5 minutes from Cibulin. I'll be right there. So he pulled in with his truck, and I transferred over those 2 items to him. I asked about an update. He says, we've already started. And he says, I think we're going to be done before January 21st. So I said, wow, that's great. So he has the 2 items, so he'll build that into the cabinets. And very happy about that. So they're moving along. They started working the cabinets yesterday, making the cabinets for us yesterday. Talked to the guys about Christmas, and pretty amazed. They said, "Oh no, we're not gonna shut down for Christmas." So I asked the second time, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Well, we're not gonna stop eating, so we can't stop working." That's what they said. So I said, even Christmas Eve, Saturday, Christmas Eve? Yep, we'll work a full day Christmas Eve. So we'll see. The guys may decide to take some time off. We don't know. But for right now, they're not planning on taking any time off for Christmas. Just the Sunday, which is their normal day off. And then I said to Wilma, ask them one more time about Monday. Will they be back normal time Monday morning, the day after Christmas? And Wilma did it yesterday. I said, oh yeah, we'll be back Monday morning. So subject to change, but that's good news, because we did plan for some downtime, so things will just you know, move along a little quicker. So we're here at the work site, moving along, and we'll get you guys some updates. Here we are, loading up the truck again, right, Wilma? Another load.
That's Winston right here.
All right, so we got Winston. I'm going to try to get this right. Bladner, Joel, Bladner, Winston. Got it. All right, so the guys are loading up. We got all the tile for the master bedroom, the master closet, and 2 spare bedrooms. And then all the grout that goes with it. Some more edging for tiling. And take a look back here. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we hit the jackpot today. Contractor just left. He was here with us all morning. Been here over an hour. City Hardware loves Wilma and I. And this is all going to be 2,400 pounds. So it's a lot of weight. So I think we had 2233 last time, and now we're putting on 2,400. We also have the vanity and mirror for the spare. It's not out here yet, so that's also going to go on. So a lot of weight, but we're going to get all the tile up there today. They're going to double stack it. I asked them just to put the weight as far up as they can, and they'll strap it all in. But here we go. Lots of weight, and I think it's about 130 degrees today. Right? It's hot. Hot as heck. Mainit kayo. So there they go. They're loading it up. We'll see how the truck handles. A couple hundred more pounds, and we'll be heading up to the work site here in a little bit. All right, so here's the vanity, and then we picked up a couple of doors and a couple of windows for our friend John, who's building a home in Valencia, same contractor. So with all that extra weight, I decided to go ahead and take 20 boxes of tile off. So they're going to hold 20 boxes of tile, so no big deal. I'll pick them up on Wednesday. You can see the truck is starting to squat. No sense trying to force it because we'd be up around probably 2,800 pounds. And that's just too much, and we got to go up the mountain. So here's the guys. Hey, I want to introduce you to Loy. Loy is the boss here. So he's really involved, really a good guy. So if you guys are thinking about building a house in this area, City Hardware in Cebulen is the place to go. So hey, Loy,
sir,
say hello.
Hi.
Loy is the boss here.
No.
So, or one of the bosses. So when I walk in the store, I've been here so many times, Loy knows me by face. And he runs over and says hello, and he's always talking to the sales guys to take care of us. So we get real good service. You can see we got 3 sales guys here helping us out, and then you know, Loy's the boss, he's the manager, so he's here helping out as well. So the customer service here at City Hardware in Cebulen is really second to none. And you know what I really like about it, I mentioned it on another video. Look at the parking. I mean, this is like parking in the US. I mean, there's spots everywhere. And it's really not the case in a lot of the hardware stores. Like the City Hardware in Dumaguete has 8 parking spots for a city. And to get one, it's just never gonna happen. Thanks, Loy. Take care. See you in a couple days. So yeah, just amazing with the parking. It really helps out, and you can see the truck is really squatting here. So we got that 45-minute ride up to the job site. We're going to go ahead and drop John's stuff off at his house, and then we'll get up to the work site and get you guys some updates. Just got up here on site, and it's lunchtime. Just came from City Hardware. So Janelle is working on this corner. Looks really good. Definitely can see the taper down, very nice. He's got the concrete bags with the holes in it. And we're gonna go ahead and fill this in. I think we're gonna fill right to that rock and just cover this, because that's rock too. But we'll go ahead and cover this and come right up into here and then straight down. Just to try to hide as much as we can, so then when we clean up the rocks, hopefully they'll clean up. I mean, that's all just cement. That, you know, this has to be painted, but we'll clean up all the cement after everything is painted and get some muriatic acid on here. Try to make this rock look a little better. But we'll go ahead and fill this in today, all this area. We're looking good. Looks like he's more than halfway already in just 4 hours. So he's carrying it a pretty long way, unfortunately, just because of where we delivered the rock. But he'll use the rock right up to here, and then once he gets down here, we're going to start working with these pipe to create the drainage. And I don't know if we'll get to it today. It might be tomorrow, but we're gonna have to dig this out, trench, and build that drainage to go out 18 meters. Because we have 18 meters worth of pipe. So that'll probably be tomorrow's project. Looks like I need to go order more stone. So we just got a little bit there, and Janelle's been bagging it up. He'd rather carry it on his back, 1 bag at a time, than use a wheelbarrow. That's what he prefers, and that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna have to order some more today. So when we leave the job site today, I'll order some more stone. I just want to show you what he got done just in a couple of days, all the way down past the pool. So call it 3/4 of the way down the fence line, because they still got to build up 3 more panels there. But yeah, at least 3/4 of the way down the property, he's got the initial rough in of the backfill. So look how good it looks. He's got it to the proper height. And now it's starting to look like a carport with you know, some of the landscaping work done. So very pleased. So now we got this as far as we want to take it, and now he's working behind the pergola. All right, so a couple updates here in the master bath. As you can see, you you know, they got some of the floor in, and it's dry, so I can walk in that now. So updates I want to show you is the back wall's done. Look how good that looks, up to the 9-foot level. And then the soap area, look how good that looks. All framed in, all the same color. You can see the grout lines that come out, over, and across. And then it comes back out again and goes across. And then they took it, the next grout line to the top, and then it will be a full piece here at the top. So real nice job how they did that. So all these dark lines go away once they grout it. So it'll look even better. So this is what it looks like without grout. And just imagine how great it's gonna look with grout. But look how nice that looks. That's a real big area. Real tall for all soaps and shampoos and conditioners. So very pleased with that. So we've been holding off here because we've really been going back and forth on how we're going to handle the shower. And you can see that they're already starting to make a change. So typically what I've noticed, I think in every shower that has hot water in the Philippines, that they typically have an on-demand hot water here in the middle of the shower. So it's just a device where the cold water comes up, and then it has usually a dial. So it's an off switch, and you turn it on, and as you turn the dial, the water gets hotter. So the cold water goes in, gets heated, and then it comes out the shower head, and you can just adjust it to where you want it. So we decided not to do that. We didn't want the eyesore, though it's not a big eyesore, but the eyesore of a hot water heater sitting right there. It's not too big. It's maybe 14 inches high by maybe 8 inches wide, 9 inches wide. It's not a big deal, but again, trying to do things right. So what we're gonna do is we eliminated this electrical outlet, and we brought it down, and we brought it through the wall. So then, let me swing around, and we moved it to here. And this has to be a 30 amp outlet that goes back to the breaker, its own exclusive breaker, 30 amp. So this is exclusively for hot water heater. So what we're doing now is we're gonna buy a multi-point hot water here that's gonna be embedded or into the cabinet, under the cabinet of the double sink. So now you won't see it. And we'll adjust the hot water, and it'll be the type of hot water where you don't have to turn it off. It only comes on if it feels water rushing through it, because there's two types of hot water here. One that you have to actually turn off when not in use. So that wouldn't be convenient at all. When you're done with your shower, you would have to come out here, open the drawer, reach in and turn it off. So we don't want that. So we're buying the type, and of course it's more expensive, that when it detects running water, meaning you turn the faucet on in the shower, it will feel the water going through it and then kick on automatically and warm your water. So obviously we're going to have to set it to where we want it to be comfortable, and then just leave it. And then if you want to adjust it a little hotter, a little colder, you can do that. But once you get it dialed in where you want it, you just leave it alone. And then when you turn your water off, the unit shuts off. So again, they're a little more expensive, but I think we're going that way. In fact, we made the decision to go that way. So now the hot water will be made here under cabinet, and we will use that white pipe and then pipe in to the two showers that just happen to be just on the other side of here, as well as the sinks. So I think that design is better. I think it will look better, and that's what we're going to do. Hey guys, how's it going? They're here talking to Wilma. This is the representatives of the engineer and architect. So from the architect's office, and what they're doing is they popped in. They were here last week too. We're just checking on the project. They're walking around. You can see he's got some blueprints there in his hand. Just making sure that everything is going well, and we appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Everything's good? Everything's good. Very good. Take care, guys. Spare bathroom tile update. So they told me I can walk on this, so they got most of the floor done. Looks very good. We bought the vanity today at City Hardware, so we'll bring that up so they can work on hooking that up. And looking good. Still got the back wall to do, and a little bit around the toilet. And I get the soap dish done. Almost. So let's move this out of the way. Yeah. So looking pretty nice. So the only thing I see that I'm probably going to have them fix, I don't know if this is, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make them do it or not, but you see the grout line? And then you see the grout line here? There's no grout line here. Just look where it is, up here. So I'm going to have to see if I'm going to make them chip this out and put the piece here on the bottom and this go up. Because if there's a grout line here, there should be a grout line here. So that's a mistake. Just caught that. But this, the bottom looks good. So it comes across, and it comes across here, just not here. So looks like they're going to have a little redo there. But other than that, looking pretty good. I like how it drops down a little bit from the window, and then this will have the same type of molding as this here, up here. So slow, steady progress in the showers. In the front spare bedroom, here's what the tile is going to look like. We really like it. It's a grayish type, and that's going to go with our wardrobes. As I mentioned before, our wardrobes for the two spares are gray, basically the same color as this. So that's why we're going with gray. The walls in here will be, the paint will be called Tinge of Gray. Looks really nice, which is lighter than this. So it's that wood look, and we'll do the subway tile theme in this direction, and I think it looks great. So we were heading back from City Hardware with all our tile for the master bedroom, walk-in closet, and two spares, and we got a phone call, and it was from Robinson Builder in Dumagetti. If you remember, that's where we bought that porcelain tile for the main area. They said, "Sir, your tile's in." So remember, we had to special order it. This tile, that light beige, cream, tan tile. This is a porcelain tile. Got a nice shine to it. It's in all one lot in Dumagetti City, and we're ready to pick it up when we're ready. All right, so here in the walk-in closet, here's the tile, and they're still working on the bathroom tile. But this will be the transition color. Again, it's a wood look. It's not a gray look. It's more of a brownish look, and that's because our furniture in the master bedroom is espresso. So again, it's the same exact tile, just a different color. Nice wood grains into it, nice browns. So that's why we want to pick the coconut color or bamboo for the walls. This will have a little bit of a contrast, not all white, but this will be the color for the master bedroom as well as the walk-in closet. All right, so one last look. We picked up another tile just to make things more confusing. So remember, we ruled this one out. We changed our backsplash to this. We saw that it has a funny texture to it, like triangles, that does stick out a little bit. So when you touch it, you can feel just very lightly the triangles. but it's a glazed tile, shiny. But it's got some real nice whites in it to pick up the cabinets. And then this is like the floor. And here's the floor tile. So very, very difficult to decide. I guess it comes down to what the cabinets are going to look like when they get here. We know this one's out, so I think because of the triangles, I'm not a fan of that. See, they're a regular triangle, then an upside down one, then a regular upside, and it just repeats. So you can see on an angle when the light hits it. Not a real fan of that. Do like the color though. But I think we need to get some kind of a pop in here. So I think what we'll do is, this is still our first choice because we like the Subway style. And we like the brown. And that'll pick up with our furniture as well, which will be just right over there. So we did pick that up just to make things more complicated. And I guess we'll wait for the range hood color and the color of the cabinet, which will match. We'll wait for that to arrive because you can't do the backsplash tile until all the cabinets in place anyway. So we'll wait. So we'll put this as a number 2, and then this is our number 1. So it's just a little after lunch, and you can see that Robert did remove this tile. And now the grout line comes here, goes over. It's got a couple spacers in there because it's fresh cement. Goes across, and he fixed this side too. So now it comes across and goes out. So just, these were just flipped. So he knocked that out right after lunch, and we are good to go. Janelle and I worked on the drainage here before his last break of the day. So he was still hauling rock over, and I said, take a break and work with me on this. So we looked at it, and we did punch a hole through the hollow block, and basically following the running line of the blue pipe, which is for the pool. But we have this larger pipe, and it's all glued. And we put that wire mesh on the end here, and tied it down with tie wire, and just put a bag of gravel over it to hold it in place. But eventually this will be all filled in with that style of rock. And then the cement itself, this has a lot of work, and Janelle's going to get this all done tomorrow. Because one, we're almost out of rock. That's the last of the rock right there that's bagged. So more than likely he'll get that all over here today. So then he'll work this area, which is actually under the pergola, tomorrow. So you got to get that big rock out of there. So he's going to level this all out and get it level. They'll go from the running line of those hollow block, and then level all the way. And it's going to be approximately, you know, an inch or two above this pipe will be where the concrete pad is, and it will end right here at this column. So this pipe actually extends the whole length of this column. So this pipe here comes all the way out to here, and again it has that wire mesh on it. So if any water does happen to go through here and does not go down into the dirt, with this taper, it'll come to this corner, pick up, and go. That's the plan. So we'll cross our fingers. And then I got plenty of pipe. I got 2 more lengths right there, and it will extend past the rock wall. And then I'm going down this afternoon and buying 4 more cubics of rock. And then once that delivers, we'll start here, and we'll come out 60 cm. So that's, you know, close to 2 feet. So 2 feet out, we'll start filling all that in and burying all these pipe. The blue pipe, we have a water pipe there for our 2 spigots, and then the orange pipe for the drainage behind the pergola. All that will get buried in that gravel. So work on that probably more than likely Monday, because Janelle will be up here tomorrow. So hopefully they'll deliver the rock tomorrow. If not, we'll have to wait to Monday morning. So in our intro today, one thing that I didn't mention was when we were at City Hardware and we were in the checkout line, the manager that you guys met ran to the installer who was there at the store and grabbed all our air cons. So it's 8 boxes, so it's 4 compressors and 4 air con units. And he wanted to open all the boxes with me there and show me that there was no scratches or dents on any of the units. And they opened everything up, and I could see our name was on the boxes, and they gave the units to the installer. Now the installer is affiliated with City Hardware, so it doesn't void the warranty. So you use their installer. So we got a chance to meet them, and they said they want to come up and they want to take a look at the building site, do a quick site survey, and get ready for the install. Now we have to have the painting done, so we have to get going on that. And the contractor was there, so he knows that. So we're going to go ahead and work on getting the painting started, and then the site survey will be completed. And like I said, they took all the units out for us today and showed us everything. Just that everything was perfect. There was no dents or scratches or anything like that. So I tell the story just because the customer service here, guys, is really second to none. And I'm not trying to overplay it. It's just factual. Every time we deal with someone, it's always been very pleasant, and we're very happy with the deal that we got with the air cons. And now it looks like we'll have our site survey soon, and the install of the air cons here probably in 3 or 4 weeks.